Hello, I'm Linda, and here's little Minnie in a new bucket bed. You probably can't even see her because she's got a black bucket, so she's probably blending in. But she decided that this is her new favorite and it has to be elevated. So I had it on the chair before, but I need my chair, so now I'll put her on the sofa and she seems to be quite happy. Let's see how long she stays there. So today we're doing tighter assets day 10, the end of another week. So today we're going to be doing a few different types of exercises where we're going to do some more isometric little tiny movements rather than the larger range of motion. So the lower body segment in particular is going to be a bit more simple to follow, so not as many transitions and angles, but we're definitely going to get that burn happening. So you're going to be using your chair for the majority of the lower body segment, as well as your ball for a few of the exercises. We're going to get started with no equipment at all, and then you'll need your light weights, which is 1 kilo, just over 2 pounds, or if you want to go slightly heavier, you can. And I've got my little ball, which is like a small inflatable playground ball, anything that you can press against to make sure you get some nice resistance. Okay, we're starting with our legs turned out. We're going to pivot and come down, almost like you're doing one of those windmill moves, and then pivot open into a wide plie. So just come down and wide plie. Doesn't matter so much what you're doing with your arms, but if you want to, you can reach and then push on those thighs and wide plie. Just 2 more on this side. Last one, and we're switching it. Wide plie. So you don't have to reach all the way to the ground. You can just come to your point of challenge. And you really want to make sure you're coming down low and pushing against those knees in this wide plie. 2 more. Last one. We're just going to go side to side. So one of these, then center and other side and center. Side, center. Just 1 more. Side, center, and side, center. Nice job. We're going to come into an even wider position, and we're just going to start coming down with a flat back, making sure that we're really careful not to overstretch when we're still not fully warm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to start turning your heel up, coming into a side lunge, and I'm just kind of tapping the ground with my fingertips. 2 more. Last one, and other side. So we're really just warming everything up, and down, down, and down. 2 more. And last one. Nice job. Okay, we're going to bring our feet kind of angled towards one side, and we're just going to start bringing our arms up and down. I'm just kind of tapping my foot up and down. Big arms, trying to rotate through the shoulders by keeping our neck long, not hunching up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're just going to push down and do a little heel pop with that other leg, down and across. Push and push. Really nice and gentle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just do that the other way. So coming up and down with those arms in a semicircle, heating up through the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to push across. You're going to pick up your heel, come across and swipe those arms to the back. Pushing, maybe get some hip into it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Just come side to side with our arms nice and straight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay on this side, and we're going to bring our arm down as we do kind of like a little tuck stretch with our thigh. So we're stretching forward. 4, 3, 2, 1, and other side. So you're stretching and slightly tucking through that hip, bringing that elbow almost behind you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, some big sweeping motions with our legs in kind of a plie. So diagonal across and open. You've seen these before. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just follow along. 4 of these. 3 and 4. Now down and back. 3 and 4. And then diagonal. 3 and 4. Again up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Diagonal, palms back. 2, 3, 4. And diagonal, open. 3 and 4. Now just 2 and 2 and 2. Again, 2. Up and back and diagonal. 2 more sets. Up and hinge and diagonal. Last set. Up and back and diagonal. Nice job. Okay, come into a narrow stance. We're going to come up, row behind, forward, row behind, up, row behind with your elbows, forward, row behind. So I'm kind of hinging every time I row behind, up, row, forward, row. Now start to really add a tricep kick back at the bottom of that pull behind. Up, tricep, forward, tricep. Up, tricep, forward, tricep. 4 more sets. Around. 3. Around. 2. Around. Last one. Around. Now stay at the back and cross your arms. Cross and cross. Cross and cross. We're warming up our triceps because we've got some deep work to do with those weights in just a moment. Cross and cross. Cross and cross. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, so pick up your light weights and we're going to start with the tricep that we just warmed up. So hinge forward, stick your butt down and back. Really nice flat back. Slightly stick your chest out. Bring your arms up and our palms are facing the ceiling. And we're just going to come in. So in towards your butt or your hips. Making sure your neck is long. Look in front of you once you see it. Now you can come down as low as you want or stay as high as you want. But you really need to make sure you're feeling your tricep. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, up, bend, press, bend, press. Palms are still facing the ceiling. Down, up, bend, press, bend, press. It's a small bend, press, press, and press. Down, up, bend, press. 4, 3, 2, last one. Now circle up, around and in. Big circle around and in. Out, around and in. Stopping at your hips. Out, around and in. Palms are still facing the back. 4, 3, 2, 1. And you guessed it, reverse the circle. Reverse it and up. So it's a tiny little reverse and slightly up. Reverse and slightly up. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Just starting in front, little presses up. Tiny little presses. We're going to travel this to the front in 4, 3, 2, 1. So go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and back out. 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get your elbows quite close together, but not touching. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back. 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4. Out. 2, 3, and 4. Let's go 4 more. Out. 2, 3, and 4. 3. Out. 2, 3, and 4. 2. Out. 2, 3, and 4. And last one. Out. 2, 3, and 4. Now bring both hands in front. We're just going to open and come forward. Open to the side and extension. Open and extension. This other arm is just staying put, trying to keep it active. 3, 2, Last one, we're going to add on, we're going to come out, down and up, forward extension, out, all the way down and sweep back up, forward extension, and up, forward extension. If you need to drop the weight on this arm that's just static, you can. One more time, out, down and up, forward extension. Now just stay here, extend. Now palm to the ceiling, extend, extend. Come on, tummies are in, back is nice and straight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back into line. We're going to come up, around, and back to center. This is a kind of relaxation in between the sets. So it's getting rid of some of that lactic acid. But make sure you're still stopping with your dumbbells just at your forehead height. Up and around. 2 more. Last one. And guess what? Other side. So we're coming out to the side, center, extend. Out to the side, center. It's like a hammer curl extension. Out to the side, center, extend. If this arm is getting too tired, your static arm, drop the weight or maybe bring it down here. Okay, you can do that if you want to keep it active. Extend. Okay, we're going to add on now. So we're going to come out, sweep it down, back in line, forward, extend. Come out, sweep it down, back in line, forward, extend. And out, all the way down, extend. 2 more like this. Last time. And we're here and we're just extending, extending, extending. Palm up. This one's burny on the shoulders. Try to think bicep, really grip your weight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders down, come back up. Now we're going to reverse the circle around and back in line. Come back first, around and back in line. So elbows graze your rib cage and then back up. Around and back in line. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Nice job. Okay, shake out your shoulders a bit. Deep breath in. Last series. We're going to come out and up. Palms are to the front and up. Out and up. Out and up. We're going to change this a little bit. In 2, in 1. We're going to start here. Up, up, out, out. Up, up, out, out. So in first, then out. In, up, in, out. Up, up, out, out. Up, up, out, out. Just 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Stay up, and we're going to come down, down. So alternating. Find a little burnout for those shoulders. Breathe through it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back in line, and we're going to go out, out. Out, out. Come on, last little bit, I promise. Row behind your back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to keep your weights and get the ball. So for the abs segment today, we're doing something slightly different. We're going to put our ball on the floor in front of us, and we're going to put our feet on the ball, okay? And then from here, we're going to grab our weights, and we're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to blow out and curve forward. So you're creating a C curve. From here, all you're going to do is leave those legs where they are and start bringing our weight down and back up. So our arms are not getting a break here. Down and back up. Just coming directly to the side for 4 and 3. The lower you are, the more you're going to feel it in your abs. Last 1. Now bring your knee in and bring your weights in. Blow out all the air. As your knee comes in, that's the crunch. In. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, we're going to do a straight leg. Straight leg in, punch your palms or your weights to the ceiling. Now, go back further and crunch. Crunch, crunch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg straight. Put your weights together. We're going to come down and to the side. Chop it down. Now pick up that leg. Chop it down as you raise the leg. Quad raise with oblique twist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick shake out. Keep your leg there. Keep it nice and straight. We're just going to do pulses down and down. Down and down. Now lift the leg and pulse it up. Pulse it up as you bring those elbows behind. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to switch sides. I'm just going to turn around so you can see my legs better and I don't hit my sofa. So both feet are on there. We're just going to bring our weights down and back up. Down and back up. Breathe through it. Short ab set, but I want you to make it intense. So you're rounding your chest forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring those weights in and lift the shape of the leg. As the knee comes in, think crunch. Blow out all the air. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the leg and we're going to lift up with a straight leg and push up those weights. Palms are facing. Up and up. Up and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Both the weights are coming together and we're rowing down to the side. Let all the air out as you bring your elbow down. And we're going to come up with that leg again. Up. Up and across. Up and across. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Come back down. We're going to pulse it. Last little thing. Pulse and pulse. Pulse and pulse. Up with the leg, down with the elbow. Pulse and pulse. Pulse and pulse. Come on, you can do it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, deep breath in, can't even talk anymore. Come back down. Last thing, your feet are still planted. We're going to row from side to side. Row behind. Now, can you lift your legs as you row? Behind and behind. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Awesome job. Okay, we don't need our weights anymore, but we need our ball and our chair for our lower body segment. I've put a mat on my chair so that when I'm kneeling on it, it doesn't hurt my knees. Okay, so the first couple of exercises, we only need our chair. I'm angling it and I'm putting my mat on there. For the first exercise, we're going to get on, keep our hand on the hand rest, grip the front, and all we're doing is like a rainbow raise to the front and then back to center. Now, once you need your ball, what I've done, just because it's a bit slippy wearing no leggings on my calves, I've wrapped a Pilates band around it to give me some extra traction. Okay, so that's all that is. You don't need to do that. It's just something that I've figured out helps me. So we're going to get into that position. Make sure you're safe. Now, for the second exercise, I'm going to show you now because it's going to be a quicker transition. We're going to put our hand on the mat. Now, if you don't want to do that, if you just want to keep your hands here maybe, or even up here, you can definitely choose that option instead, okay? So either way, get yourself in line, and we're going to bring one hand here, one in front on the top corner, your knees as far back as you can, And we're going to look down at our mat, keep our shoulders square. We're coming up to the front, around and back in line. So slightly to the front, tapping down each time. This is a large range of motion to heat everything up, and then we're going to get a lot smaller from there. So once you see it, don't look at me, look at the ground in front of you and try to keep as stable as you can through the rest of your body. You want to be pushing into the hand that's on the rest, on the lean of the chair, because that will help you to kind of stay more square. If you can't come all the way down to the ground, or if this is just awkward, you can do this whole thing in all fours position on the mat. You don't have to be on the chair. This just gives us a larger range of motion. Keep breathing. Up and around and down. Up and around and out. This should be quite a nice easy one to start off with. Okay, so now safely put your hand down. We're going to keep our leg turned out, and we're just going to come down a little and up. Down a little and up. We're putting a lot of weight into that hand. Now, if this is just not available to you, then put both hands down, or as I said, do it up here. Okay, you can stay in this position. This time my leg is turned out. I'm just coming down a little and then all the way back up. Okay, if you're down here with me, you're adding in some core instability and you're adding in some upper body. Otherwise, you can do this and have both hands down. Okay, that kind of makes it harder for me. Push your hand into the chair at the top here, at the seat of the chair. It will really help. It's okay to turn your chest out a little bit here as well. That's fine in this position. Down a bit and up. So this is what I meant by tiny kind of isometric movements that really get deep into the muscle without a lot of angle changes. Up and up, up and up. Okay, nice job. We're coming back into this position. All of us are going to have our hands on the chair. We're going to cross our leg behind. We're going to come up, then poke to the back and come down. Come up, poke and poke, come down. Now your chest is facing the mat again. This one's a little bit larger range of motion. And down. So up, poke your toe to the back wall, come down. So I'm really clenching my butt as I poke. And as I come down, I'm kind of tucking my hips a little bit. Okay, that's going to get even deeper in there. So squeeze your butt cheeks, the lower side of the butt where it meets the hamstring as your leg comes down, and then squeeze the side butt as you poke and poke. Get up to your highest point before you start poking that toe behind. Up, we need our ball next. Down, up, poke and poke. Down, up, poke and poke. Last time. And squeeze. So you would have felt that burn starting to happen in the glute. Okay, so make sure you're safe. Clamp that in. You're coming back into the position with your hand on your hand rest. Come up to the side and then turn out. So side and then turn out up. So it's not like we did last time we did this. We are actually coming up and then we're turning our hip. Side and turn. Side and turn. And up. Side and up. Squeeze the side glute in both positions. If this is too kind of restricted, because you might be really tall and being on a chair like this is just not working for you, then either put your hands down on the floor or just come off the chair. I don't want you to be so uncomfortable that you're missing the point of the exercise. And up. Squeeze. Come on, your supporting leg should be on fire here. Up. Okay. We're going to do another one in a similar position. We're going to keep our leg up. We're just going to come into the shoulder, back, up for 2. Into the shoulder, back, up for 2. This time try and keep your chest square. Remember, you're squeezing the ball. That's what it's for, right? Keep it squeezed as much as you can to engage your hamstring. Back, up and up. into the shoulder, back, up and up. You're still really rotated here. Up and up, into the shoulder. So you're squeezing your obliques here as well. Press into the front hand. That will take some of the pain out of your back leg. That supporting leg is definitely feeling it. Up and up. In. If you need to go lower and maybe go down here, that's okay too. Up and up. Okay, come on. Up and up. Okay, that's really hurting my supporting leg. We're going to come down with both hands onto that mat. Keep that leg as high as you can, turn it out, and just start squeezing in on the ball. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Okay, you need to find your positioning that you're able to hold this. And again, if this is too much, just come down on the mat. This is upper body as well. Hold your tummy in. Look at the mat, don't crane your neck to look at me. I'll tell you when things are changing. Okay, now start just pressing up, little tiny pulse. Hold the squeeze, press up and up, tiny pulse. Last thing on this side, and then we're switching sides. Come on, you need to be squeezing that ball. You need to have your leg turned out, your butt is squeezing, and you are pulsing up with that squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, safely come back. Remove the ball. I'm going to switch my chair. And we're coming into those rainbows with extended leg. One hand on the back. It's up and side, up and back. So the first few might take a little bit to get used to. Side. You want to make sure your knee is as close to the edge of the chair as possible. That's going to really help because you're not going to be as bunched up. So press into the hand that's on the backrest of the chair. Keep your chest and shoulders facing down. Big wide circle around. All the way. Breathe through it. Really pick it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So one hand is going to go down. We're going to turn it out and we're just going to raise it. Raise it. Squeeze the side of your glute and raise it up. Breathing. So if you don't like this one hand down position, remember you can have both hands on the edge of the chair, or you can even stay in the last position. So this is really going to burn because this leg was a supporting leg and it was already on fire. So I understand if you need to take micro breaks on this side. Keep breathing. Up and up. You're already under tension and then you're going up higher, higher, okay? So that's the key. You don't want to kind of be down here or even down here. You want to be in that zone where you're already burning and then you go up even higher. 2 and 1. Safely come up, both hands on the edge of the chair. We're going to cross over. We're going to come up, poke to behind. Down, up, poke and poke. Now, if you want to, you can put your hand back up here if you find that more stable. I actually like it down here. So remember, your hip is really turned out and you're squeezing the side glute, and then on down the bottom here, you're tucking slightly as that leg comes down. Tuck your hips and think squeeze underside of the glutes. Keep going. Squeeze and squeeze. So come to your highest point, then poke to the back wall. We're using the ball next. Squeeze and squeeze. Come on, you can do it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, grab the ball. Bring it in behind. And we're going to do a hydrant to the side and a turnout lift. So it's a hydrant and a turnout. A hydrant and a turnout. So either have your hand up on the backrest again, or just come here. This is more stable. Hydrant and turnout. Hydrant. So you really want to turn that hip out. You can go slower than me. You don't have to do my pace. I just want you to get to the top of the motion and really feel it. Hydrant and turn out. Keep going. Breathe through it. Really feeling that burn. Three, 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to come into the shoulder and then 2 raises. Okay, this is getting serious, people. So come into the shoulder, raise up, raise up. Once again, you choose. Everyone is different. So you choose if you prefer to have your hand up on the backrest or have it on the edge of the chair. It doesn't matter so much. The main thing is I want you to focus on the lower body. Okay, we're just having a bonus element of core and upper body because I like to multitask. Squeeze that ball. Are you squeezing the ball? Because why is it even there if you're not? Come on. Remember that crunch? Blow out all the air. That's for your obliques. In, back in line, up and up. You really turned out here. Up and up. Last one. Okay. This is a doozy. Both hands are down. Clamp that ball. And we're just going to bring it up in a turnout. Squeeze the ball. Okay? So you're starting just to squeeze. Just to squeeze. Okay, this is our last exercise. We're going to finish strong. If you need to take a tiny break here and there, that's okay, but I don't want you to stop altogether. Come on. Keep going. In 5 seconds, we're just raising tiny pulses up. 2, 1, raise. Tiny, hold the squeeze, raise. Tiny pulse up. Tiny pulse up, come on. Keep that turn out. Squeeze the side glute. Up and up. Deep breaths, you can do it. It's just 10 seconds of your life. You're not going to die, I promise. 2 and 1. Okay. Safely pick yourself up from that very awkward position. And we're going to stretch it out so you don't need any equipment. And we're going to come down on the floor because I'm feeling nice. So lay down, bring your legs up and just let them both tip over to the side. And make sure your shoulders are flat on the mat. Ouch. Hair clips hurting me. Deep breaths. And then just come over to the other side. One side might be tighter than the other, like this side, I can't get both my legs to kind of stay together. That's okay. Then I'm going to bring my soles together, open up through the hips, just let it drop open. And bring your leg in for a hamstring stretch. Maybe bend press a little bit. Holding that ball in place, definitely work the hamstrings. Point and flex. And then just come into a figure four. Actually, let's just cross all the way over, and if you can grab onto your ankles. If you can't do this, then maybe just grab on much higher. As long as you feel the stretch in this glute here, doesn't really matter where you grab on. Can you open out to the side and down and keep this other leg open so you feel your inner thigh stretching? Other side, hamstring stretch. Ouch, this one hurts. This hurts. Bend press. Maybe point and flex. And then figure four. Actually, no, we didn't do that. We went crossover. Grab onto your ankles if you can. And then grab your leg and bring it down and to the side and open up through this other side. Getting your inner thigh stretch. Nice job. And we're just going to roll it on our side, grab our heel and bring it to our glute and press our hip forward. Nice quad stretch. And switch sides. Really pull that foot in. And then just come into a child's pose, knees apart, arms are down. Deep breath. Press your armpits down towards the mat. And then sit with your legs in front and bring your arms across and then really round back. Oh, I felt a little crack there. Stretching your upper back and then bring your other arm underneath. This one's so awkward. I don't know why. Having my left arm under my right feels so uncoordinated. It just doesn't feel the same somehow. I don't know why. Maybe some sort of imbalance on that side. I don't know. Come across with that arm. And then other side. Oh, that feels so good. Roll your shoulders. Reach down your back. Tricep stretch. Another side. Interlace behind. Open through the chest. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining me for Tighter Assets Day 10. Hope you enjoyed some of those torturous moves. A little bit slower, a little bit less complicated, but definitely still burny, right? The chair doesn't muck around. It kind of stops you from moving in places that help you to cheat, but being up on there balancing for your life actually means you're firing so many more muscles than if you're just on the mat, nice and safe. So get up on high places and do your glute work. It definitely makes your brain and body fire in ways it doesn't usually. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.